What is up, guys? It's ya boy, Rick. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Cacus here. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel, and let me know what you think my next intro name should be. That comment section is out of control. Alright, today we have the God Roll Guide for the Twilight Oath Legendary Dreaming City Sniper Rifle. Now, this weapon kind of has an interesting story. This is a reissued weapon, so the original version has been sunset years ago. This version can be infused and has a brand new perk pool. Now, this weapon was supposed to be added to the game in the mid-season update for Season of the Splicer, but it was actually glitched. You couldn't get it, and only recently a hotfix made it finally available to acquire, and that's why we're doing the video now. So you can get this weapon through Dreaming City sources. So doing the Ascendant Challenge, doing the weekly missions, doing the Shattered Throne, destroying corrupted eggs if you haven't done that, doing the Blind Well for the first time each week, etc. So that's how you acquire it. Let's talk about its features. Firstly, its starting stats. So this is a rapid fire frame 140 rounds per minute sniper. So fastest firing, lowest damaging. And in terms of its stats, they are incredibly average. When it first came out in Forsaken, these were pretty good, but it has since been surpassed by a lot of other weapons. But it is time to move on from there and talk about its perks. And starting things off, we have a pretty normal assortment of barrel choices. When you're looking for a desirable barrel, you do want range. Usually with these type of weapons, sniper rifles specifically really like range, but something like small bore that boosts the stability as well, because you're going to be rapid firing it, isn't the worst choice. And generally you don't want to take away handling, because the great handling stat is one of the best features of this weapon archetype. Moving on to that second perk slot, we start things out with accurized rounds. That's going to boost the range as well. Great for a PvP role. We have some extended mag perks, which are fantastic for PvE, and then we have some other choices as well. Moving on to the first main perk slot, we start things off with Feeding Frenzy, where rapid kills will progressively increase your reload speed. This is alright, but not fantastic. Then we have Mulligan, where missing a shot can return ammo to the magazine. This is alright if you have a PvP role. Then we have No Distractions. Again, this is decent for a PvP role, reducing your flinch. It actually just got buffed recently. We then have Lead from Gold, which can get you ammo if you pick up heavy ammo. Then we've got Killing Wind, which grants increased mobility, weapon range, and handling after getting a kill. And lastly, we have Surplus, which increases handling, reload speed, and stability for each fully charged ability you have. Then in that second perk slot, we start things off with Vorpal Weapon, which is going to provide a damage increase to bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active. Then we have a PvP all-star snapshot sights, just aim down sights faster. We've got Shield Disorient, so if you burst a solar shield, it disorients nearby combatants. We've got Elemental Capacitor, which provides varying bonuses based on the subclass you're using. Then we've got Unrelenting, which can provide healing for getting kills. And lastly, we have Thresh, which provides additional super energy for getting kills. Okay, so what are the god rolls you're looking for? Well, let's start here with PvP. The Twilight Oath used to be actually the best legendary PvP sniper in the game for a while. Can it retain that notoriety? Well, what you're looking for this time is firstly a barrel that increases your range. Something like Hammerforged rifling, even full bore or even small bore would be decent. Then in that second slot, you're going for accurized rounds to again increase the range. Remember, the range stat is tied with your accuracy cone. The higher it is, the more consistent shots you're going to land. Then in that first perk slot, you've got a couple of different choices. I think the best perk here for PvP is likely going to be Killing Wind. That bonus to especially weapon range and handling, not to mention mobility, so you can, scoot away, those are all going to be great benefits after getting a kill. Another choice though, honestly, is Surplus, massively increasing the handling, because remember, Surplus increases handling as a percentage. So 20% more handling, for example, when you have 68 base handling, is going to provide a huge bonus, and this is going to let the Twilight Oath aim down sights really fast and almost act like a quick draw kind of perk. So either Killing Wind or Surplus would be fantastic, but honestly, no distractions, and even potentially Mulligan, if you really like kind of taking shots and potentially getting your rounds back, can be decent as well. But moving on to the second perk slot, I think you're really going for Snapshot Sights. Faster aim down sights time, that is going to be really helpful on this weapon. Now you can get away with not having it because the handling is so good, especially if you do get Surplus in the first perk slot, but I think a lot of people are going to be going for the PvP god roll of Killing Wind plus Snapshot Sights. However, the one thing I would potentially look into is Elemental Capacitor. This is going to massively increase your handling if you're using an Arc subclass. Seriously, Elemental Capacitor providing a base 50 to handling is almost going to act like a quick draw perk, but not a nerfed quick draw perk. In fact, this is arguably better after the quick draw nerf. So if you are playing with Arc subclasses, seriously look into Elemental Capacitor if you want an incredibly snappy, quick to swap to sniper. But moving on from there, let's talk about the PvE god roll. Unfortunately, there isn't too much stuff there. The barrels don't matter as much, but I would stay away from small bore because you want higher stability and faster follow-up shots. You're definitely going for a magazine extended perk, extended tack even, or appended is going to be what you want. And then you really, I think, are going for either Surplus and you're just using that for the reload speed, frankly, or potentially Lead from Gold, and that's just going to let you use this sniper rifle and then have, you know, double machine gun finders and scavengers and have a build based around a heavy weapon. Then in that second perk slot, there's really one good choice in my opinion, and that is Vorpal Weapon. Obviously increasing damage against bosses, and this will also activate against champions. That is super good for a sniper rifle. Unfortunately, there just isn't anything incredible to pair it with in that first slot. I think Surplus, Vorpal, that's probably what you're going to end up looking for in terms of a PvE god roll. And guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.